So this is part of our Google Classroom 201 series. Today we're going to be talking about organizing your Google Classroom with topics and how to use a staging area. So this is my Google Classroom, and you can see I've got a couple of announcements in here with links. And if I go to my classwork section, you'll notice I just have a list of assignments. Well, sometimes okay, I teach middle school, so most of the time my students have a hard time unless I put things in some sort of organized fashion for them. And so one of the things I like to do is to create topics. And I usually do my topics by week. So as you can see, I created a week. I called it week 1 and I gave it some dates. And now I have these assignments that I want to move in there. Well, I can edit my assignments after I've created them. So if I go to assignment 1 and I go to edit, I can now select its topic and make that week 1. You can also, as you create an assignment, also create a topic for it. So this is my randomness assignment, and you'll notice it's grayed out because it's a draft right here. And that's one of those things that I use in order to better organize things so that I've got them all waiting and ready to go in one class. And then when I'm ready to assign them, I just assign them to all the classes at once. When I do that, the topic that goes with that assignment will also post to all the classes. So if I give this assignment a new topic, none of my students will see it until I post the assignment, then the topic will also become visible. So I'm going to go to edit it, and down here where it says topic, I'm going to create a new topic, and I have no idea if that's the correct date or not. I'm just going with it. And then I just hit enter. And I go back here to save as draft because I still don't want to publish it. So I'm saving as draft, and notice it showed up down here in my stream or in my classwork. It's now there's a topic there, but it's still grayed out. None of my students can see that topic until I go through and publish it, and then they can all see it. So I recommend you do topics to help you organize your Google Classroom. The other thing that I find really useful in organizing my Google Classroom is having a staging area, because I do not teach one class. I teach multiple classes. And this is my current staging area. You can see I have dates for a couple of science things, and then I have a bunch of things for my coding class, and then my automation through programming unit for my robotics class, robot behaviors, my test bed, my bell work, my mechanisms. And the reason this is all here is because I teach that robotics class once every 9 weeks throughout the year. And so I don't want to recreate these assignments. So what I do is I put them in the staging area, and then I just use them when I need them. So for example, to use it, I would just go to create, reuse post. And right now it wants to pull something from third period science, which I don't want. I want it to pull from, notice some of these are archived. I can pull things from an archived class that I have closed previously because I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. Let's say I want to use this bell work. And it has a couple of dates in it, so obviously I'm going to want to change those. So I hit reuse. And notice it brings up everything. I can go in and delete anything I don't want. Notice it says make a copy for each student. That document is still there. I can change the directions if I want to. I can change the number of points it's worth, and I can change the due date on it to make it due on the 17th, let's say. And it's in a topic called bell work. I can either leave it in that topic, or I can create a new topic. So I can just exit that out, create a new topic, or pick a topic where I want it to go. And then if I hit assign, it will now assign this to all of my students. Now I would just hit save as draft. I can also schedule assignments, but you can only schedule assignments that are good for one class. So I just tend to leave it as save as draft until I'm ready, and then I just go ahead and post it. So I'm just going to say save as draft. And notice it showed up down here. It's still a draft. It says Bell Work Week 17, and I can go into those three dots and assign it to this class whenever I'm ready. So that's how I use a staging area. Basically, I go in and reuse a post, and pulled from that first robotics class that I made, I pulled all of these assignments in. I can just reassign them next year to my robotics kids again. So it's an easy way for a secondary teacher to stay organized.